So for the second segment, I call this second segment because we are going to start like a whole new pyramid segment, and yeah, a whole new pyramid segment. So for the second segment, I will chain 3 and I will go into that very space with 2 extra double crochets. I'll go into the edge of this first, the chain with 3 double crochets, the chain at the edge with 3 double crochets. So basically what we are doing for this is to create like a whole new segment, and for these segments I will be increasing to have successfully increased our first row of the whole new segment. I don't know if that makes sense. So you're going to chain 6, and you're going to be decreasing your spider segment. So I will skip the very first single crochet stitch and go into the second single crochet stitch with a decrease. I'll place the first single crochet. So for this particular row, I will be placing 5 single crochets. I will decrease 2 on both sides. I've decreased the first one, so I'll place 5 and decrease on the last side. 5. So I've successfully decreased. I decreased the first single crochet on the other side, and I decrease from the other side. So I will chain 6, and I'll go into that very first chain, the chain connecting the spider segments with the pyramid segments with 3 double crochets. Just like this. See what I did? And then you're going to move to the other edge, the other chain on the other edge, and place 3 double crochets. So I have 2 here, and I've decreased my spider segment 5, and I have 2 here. So this is how we start a new whole segment. So moving on to the other spider, I'll do this one more time so you understand. So you chain 6, and then you skip the very first single crochet there, skip that single crochet, move into the next single crochet with a single crochet. 1, move into the next with another single crochet. 2, move into the next. 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 here, and I've skipped the first and the last single crochet for a decrease. So I'll chain 6 and move on to the pyramid segment with 3 double crochets. Moving to the other edge with 3 double crochets. So this is what your work should be looking like. We are actually one thing to note is when you start increasing for the pyramid segment, you will likely have to decrease for the spider segment. So that's one hack. When you likely want to increase for the pyramid segment, you will likely want to decrease for the spider segment. So just have that at the back of your mind. It will help you with the whole process. So I'm going to decrease 5 from these segments, and then move on to the other segment and place an increase. So this is 5, and I'll move on to the next segment and place place an increase. So you're going to place an increase on both edge. So this is it, guys. So you're going to repeat the same process all the way around this row till you get to the end of the row. You put the process all the way around till you get to the end of the row. And don't forget to be decreasing on the spider segment and increase on the pyramid segment. So you do that all the way around till you get to the end of the row from where we started from. So I'm already at the end of the row. So to end our row, I will chain 6 after placing 3 double crochets. Chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll go into the second single crochet with a decrease, skip the first, go into the second with a single crochet. Chain 6 and go into the first chain 3, the first chain 3 we did with a slip stitch to end. So this is what our work should be looking like. We are done with the first row of increase. So for the second row of increase, you're going to chain 3, and then you're going to go into that very chain 3 space with 2 extra double crochets. You're going to go into the middle, that very middle space with 3 double crochets. You're going to go into the other edge, the chain connecting the pyramid to the spider segment with 3 double crochets. So we have 3 here already. We've miraculously increased to 3 already. So I'm going to chain 6, and I'll be placing a decrease again on the spider segment. So I will skip first single crochet, and I'll go into the second single crochet with a single crochet 3 times. So that's 1, 2, 3. So I've decreased on both sides, on the 2 edge or on both edge. So I'll chain 6, and I'll go into that very chain, the chain connecting both segments together. I'll go into that chain with 3 double crochets. 2, 3. I'll move into the middle space with 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. I'll move into the other edge, the chain connecting both segments together with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. So I'll go into the other segments with a decrease. So I'll chain 6, and I'll decrease, skip the first single crochet, move into the second single crochet with a single crochet. One, that's two, okay, sorry, and that's three. So I've successfully placed 3 single crochets. So I'll chain 6 and move on to the next segment. So I keep saying segments, so you'll be able to differentiate both segments and you'll be able to like figure out what to do on each segment. So I hope my terminologies work for you. Moving to the next, that very chain. Decrease 3, chain 6, so this is it, guys. Just keep going, repeat same. Sorry, that was a mistake. I'll just go into the edge, going to that edge with 3 double crochet before I chain 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, and I will decrease, place 3 single crochets, so you continue the same process all the way around. So I'm almost at the end of this row. I'll just go into that very chain, yeah, just like so. With 3 double crochets, I'll chain 6, and place a decrease. 1, 2, and 3, chain 6 to end the row with a slip stitch. So this is it, guys. So for the next row of increase for the pyramid segment and a row of decrease for the spider segment, I will chain 3, and I will go into the very space with 2 double crochets to place our first increase. Go into the space with 3 double crochets. Go into the next space with 3 double crochets. Go into the next space with 3 double crochet. So I've successfully placed our first increase. So we have 4 on this row. So for this spider segment, what I'll do is I will place a decrease. So I will skip the first single crochet and place a single crochet on the second single crochet, 1 single crochet. So we have to like skip the other part. So we will place just 1 single crochet for this row on the pyramid segment. So I'll chain 6 and go into the next space with 3 double crochet. Go into the next space with 3 double crochets. I'm going to, so this is it, guys. Go into the chain with 3 double crochets. Yeah, so this is it, guys. This is it. This is how every segment should look. Our pyramid segments, we have come to the end of these segments for our pyramid segment. This row is actually the last row for this segment of our pyramid. So I'll go into this space, skip the first, go into the second with a single crochet, skip the third and chain 6. Go into the chain at the edge with 3 double crochets. Move into the second with 3 double crochets. Move into the first chain, the connecting chain with 3 double crochets. So yeah, guys, this is what it should look like. So you're going to continue this very process all the way around this row. So you move into the next segment and place one single crochet. So we are almost at the end of this row, or I'm going to repeat same process all the way around to the end of the row. I hope that makes sense. I'll repeat same process all the way around till the end of the row. And this is what your work should look like. Nothing less, nothing more. Exactly the same. So I'm almost at the end of the row. So I'll go in with a single crochet, 1 single crochet in the middle, skip both single crochets at the edge, and you chain 6, chain 6, and go into the very first chain 3 we made with a slip stitch to end. So we're going to start like a new whole row, and this is our last row of increase for the pyramid segment. So I will chain 3 and I'll go into the very chain 3 space with 2 extra double crochets. I'm moving to the next space with 3 double crochets. Moving to the next space with 3 double crochets. Moving to the next space with 3 double crochets. And you move into the last chain to place an increase. So at the end of this segment, you should have 5 rows of 3 double crochet in clusters. Yeah, just like this. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And then we are not going, since we are done with the first spider segment, so what we are going to start like a whole new segment. So what we will do now is we will chain 13. Chain 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Chain 13, and we will go into the chain at the edge with 3 double crochets. We are still placing a decrease for the pyramid segment, remember, but for the spider segment we want to start like a whole new segment. So we'll place 3 double crochets. So this is it, guys. This is it. We are done with the first spider segment. So we are going to start like the second spider segment. So you move into the next space. So the whole this very row is just like our beginning row, where we had 5 in the spider segment, and sorry, when we have 5 in the pyramid segment, and then we chain 13. So it's just like we are beginning like a new row of pyramid segments and a new row of spider segments. I don't know if that makes sense. So yeah, so that's it for this row. So you're going to continue the whole process. Place 5 on the pyramid segment and chain 13 on the spider segment. So if you're moving with my terminologies and how I'm explaining this thing, you should be able to like understand where to place a decrease and where not to, and how to start a new segment and where not to start. So you chain 13 and moving to the next, moving to the chain with 3 double crochets.